How you going, you dog cunt? She'll be right. VB long neck. All right. Australia's almost done. Finally. I'm gonna go home after a month, but I tried to record something while I was walking, and then I realized that I can't get my thoughts together while I'm still admiring the place. So I'll do it now, if you don't mind. So first off, I want to thank Vinny and Miles from Chenzo's Garage and Janita. Great people, great shop in Sydney. I want to thank Hank and Maria from Hank Wen Customs in Gold Coast. And most of all, I want to thank Ray, my customer from Gold Coast with SF90. He was so welcoming, picked me up from the airport, bought my tickets in and out of the place, showed me around, paid for all my meals. I was like, is this how girls that get flown to Dubai feel? It's kind of nice. It's like, usually I'm the one paying. I kind of felt like a bitch, if I'm being honest. I was uncomfortable. I'm not good at receiving. But what an amazing, like, the guy doesn't know me from Adam and rolled out the red carpet and, like, really, I mean, the Australian people are so welcoming and so nice, and it's really hard to justify living in America still. And Ray was like selling me, like, I don't know if you know this, Gold Coast looks and feels exactly like Miami. Like, you're sleeping on it. You have no idea. Like, at some point, you guys are gonna find out, and it's gonna explode. So the whole time I'm like looking around, I'm like, why? Like, I'm not even looking forward to going to Orange County. It's like my cars at my house are there, but other than that, like, you know, there are some gripes I do have with Australia though. So Australia, I was driving in Sydney, which I lamented about. It is the most confusing highway system in the world. The exits crisscross. Sometimes it's on the left, sometimes on the right, and then, like, there'll be 3 lefts and 3 rights, and then you don't know if it's the left or the left right or whatever. So I had my phone in my hand the whole time, not knowing it's punishable by death here, and fucking the whole time. And then I even did one of these while I was driving. They're fucking driving through a tunnel. I owe thousands of dollars in speeding tickets. You know, and fines for being on my phone. So I can't come back, I don't think. But you know how, what was I gonna say? I have a sugar rush from, I went to a Lebanese bakery and bought a bunch of shirini. So, what the fuck was I gonna say about it? Doesn't matter. Well, if the thought's gone, it wasn't important. So, by the way, despite having dessert after every meal, I've lost 10 pounds. I eat like a campground raccoon. I eat whatever the fuck I want. At home, I no dairy, no sugar, no caffeine, no fun. I just eat ice. I just chew on ice. That's it. But here, I do whatever the fuck I want. In Japan and Vietnam, no restriction. Eat as much as I can. And I lost 10 pounds. Riddle me that, Batman. All right, so Australia, great. Great food, great people. It's like a whole country. You know what's interesting is every Australian I meet is super conservative, but all their laws are super crazy. It's like very strict here. So if 3 kilometers an hour over, you get an automatic speeding ticket. That's 1.8 miles an hour. That means if you just doze off, like, imagine every American driver is just in autopilot, you get a ticket, and it's hundreds or thousands of dollars depending on how many times you got one, and then you can get your license suspended. Now, what I was thinking is that you're driving along the same highway to work and back, and then you have to stay in this window of fast enough but not too fast, right? And it feels just the couple days that I drove, I felt like I'm turning into a fucking bot, like a robot. And part of the reason I like my job is that every day is kind of different. I mean, the fact that I can do it from another continent is cool, but the other thing is like, okay, that's a negative, right? But at the same time, it is safe. I'm staying next to the Sydney airport, and I was walking outside. There's people walking with their kids. Try to walk with your kids 1 block away from LAX, 10 blocks away, 20. Good fucking luck. Ride a wheel first. Like, say your goodbyes first. At minimum, you're gonna run into a junkie jerking off on a mattress under like I did. That's old Jerk It Jerry. So, anyways, Australia is an amazing place, amazing people. Obviously, the Mobilio family, my longtime friends that I met the first time I came out, amazing people, and yeah, I hope that I get to do more work here and come back often. The time differences isn't as bad. I felt the same thing when I was in Japan. I was like, I wish I could live here, but the time difference is exactly wrong. It's like middle of the night that I have to do tunes at home. So maybe the dream of having a right-hand drive Supra and running around Japan might not be the move, but maybe I'll retire. And then the other thing is Japan is the best culture and people in the world. I think we should all be a little bit Japanese. When I first went to Japan, I was in a resort town called Hakone that's famous for having hot springs in the basements of the hotels and stuff. And we went to a cafe out in Mount Fuji, and it was a windy day, and a trash can fell over, and all the trash inside fell out. Like, disgusting stuff fell onto the floor. Every single Japanese person stood up, didn't make eye contact with anyone, didn't say anything. They all picked up trash. So of course, me looking around, I'm like, oh yeah, of course we do this. This is what we do. And couldn't believe it. And part of the reason that I came out on this trip is because that is such a rare thing. Like, not to put on my tinfoil hat, but like, if the Japanese culture is forced to change, the world has lost something that it can never replicate. You'll never convince an entire country of people to act like that again, even by force. Like, you have a gun to your head here, people are still speeding. They're still going over 1.8. I mean, one of them. And I was in like some Toyota Corolla hybrid. So I wanted to see, like, as the world gets weirder again, I wanted to at least see more of it before I go back into my regular routine at home in the very sterile city of Laguna Niguel. So very, very happy with the trip. Obviously, couldn't have done it without Steve. So thanks, Steve, holding down the fort at home. He's been all the ECUs that have been mail-ins have been shipped to Steve, and it's rare that someone is as smart as I expect them to be, but Steve is. He doesn't complain too much. He just does it, and then he complains after. And then yeah, I've met amazing people. I get to see, like, Vietnam was also very surprising. People obviously super nice. Your dollar goes very far. I was talking to someone who was saying they want to retire in Da Nang. Also looks very Miami-ish, and $1,000 a month, you'd be super wealthy there. So it's good to get out, see the world, and yeah, not be a robot. Exercise free will every now and then. So even it costs me $10,000 for all the tickets that I for sure have coming. Fuck it. We're on the planet for a little bit, you know? So again, thank you everybody who was involved with the last month of my travels and tuning and whatever nonsense I've been up to. And I will see you guys at home.